I have a 5-year-old daughter that I share with my ex-husband, who now lives on the other side of the country. They have a great relationship, but he wants me to send her out to him, and I have a problem with that for 2 reasons. 1, he's not stable. 2, he's actually living with the girl that he cheated on me with.
Bruh.
But I want her to have a relationship with her dad. That's very important for me. So my question is, am I being selfish for not sending her out there?
See, this is what the real problem is. The problem ain't him and him not being stable. You trying to find some more reasons not to send him. Yeah. You only got one reason, her. Her. She the reason.
No, not necessarily, because it's him in general.
Oh, you can say what you want to say. Go ahead. I'm listening, though. Go ahead. This is what Hey Steve is about. Come on, let's have this little therapy session. Come on, say it.
Stop. And it's just him in general more so. Like, I wouldn't mind him coming out here and hanging out with his daughter. Like, he doesn't have to stay with me. Like, none of that. But 1, he's not stable. 2, he's actually living with the girl that he cheated on me with.
So you don't want the daughter around the girlfriend that he's with because you're upset with that.
But I want her to have a relationship with her dad. That's very important for me. So my question is, am I being selfish for not sending her out there?
See, this is what the real problem is. The problem ain't him and him not being stable. You trying to find some more reasons not to send him. Yeah. You only got one reason, her. Her. She the reason.
No, not necessarily, because it's him in general.
Oh, you can say what you want to say. Go ahead. I'm listening, though. Go ahead. This is what Hey Steve is about. Come on, let's have this little therapy session. Come on, say it.
Stop. And it's just him in general more so. Like, I wouldn't mind him coming out here and hanging out with his daughter. Like, he doesn't have to stay with me. Like, none of that. But my problem is, how am I going to get to my daughter if there's a problem and you're unstable already as it is?
Well, see, he can't come here.
He doesn't want to. He's trying to be petty with me.
Oh, he's trying to be petty.
He's like, send her to me. And I'm like, no.
Well,
Well, maybe he doesn't want to be around you. When a man and a woman is out of a relationship, if a man doesn't want to be around the woman, majority of the time that woman have done something to that man while the man doesn't want to deal with her, doesn't want to be around her, doesn't want to interact with her, but he will still interact with his kids. And this happened quite frequently with plenty of guys who complain that the mother and their relationship is not great. They don't know how to speak with the mom or how to deal with the mother. They don't even want to bother with the mother because of what she has done. And a lot of women like this fail to acknowledge their part that they have played in the situation. And what they tend to do is that they tend to blame the men for how they feel, how they think, and how they speak. Women like this will be walking down the street, hit their toe on the street. Guess whose fault is it? The man.
With me.
Oh, he's trying to be petty.
He's like, send her to me, and I'm like, no.
Well, these women are saying go with her. See, she ain't ready. She ain't ready. She ain't ready for that.
But why do I have to do that? If I have her full time and I pay for everything, I take care of everything, why do I have to get on the plane?
See, audience, this segment is called Hey Steve. I'm sitting up in here listening to y'all. You need to fly out there to see if he got a stable environment. Then have him come to the hotel. Then you said, well, why I got to fly out there? Because he being petty, I'm going to be petty up. I understand.
I mean, I understand, but is he a good father? We know why you're holding the kid from seeing her father because of the woman and how you feel, but is he a good father?
I understand. So you have a dilemma. You want your daughter to have, is he a good father?
Yeah, she loves her dad.
Okay, no, is he a good father?
Emotionally.
See, I got he loves her.
Emotionally, yeah, emotionally.
Oh, but financially he don't send the money?
No, he doesn't do that, and he doesn't really call too frequently. Like, she would have to call him.
Well, we starting to lose points now. See, Now, when a man...
Fathers, I know it's difficult most of the time when you're dealing with these type of females that may cause you to feel certain way with the relationship that you have to have with them. They may have spoken with you, exhibit certain behavior, but either way, they have caused you to feel uncomfortable speaking to them and being around them. So you'd rather be by yourself. However, it's important that you do your best to maintain a relationship with your children. It's important that you find a way to communicate with your kids. Even if it means buying them an iPhone, buying them a phone, a communication that you can reach out to them and talk to them. Because I'm sure you don't want to call her phone to hear her voice and hear her. You don't want to deal with that. But try to develop or create some means of talking with you. That is important because your kids will appreciate it and they won't feel left out.
Now, when a man don't pay child support, you should not withhold the child. Right. Because a child cannot be a pawn. The relationship between the child and the father is not an economic one. The child knows nothing about that. So when you withhold the child's visitation rights because of money, you wrong. You don't know what the cat going through. Probably lost everything in the divorce anyway. So now he ain't got nothing. Now he don't have the money. You can't keep a child away from a man because he don't have child support pay.
But unfortunately, plenty of women that thinks this way does these type of things.
He ain't lying. That's wrong because the relationship for the daughter is to feel a man's love that's genuine and sincere so she grows up and understands what to look for when she's looking for a man. So that right there, you got to be careful of that. So now, you only have one child?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, see. My best suggestion is to go with her and then have him come and spend all the time he want at the hotel. That's the only way you're gonna feel safe. And then, you know, you have some control. You keep her all day.
But it's not about her. It's about the father and the child relationship. That's what it is about. And ladies with this type of warped mindset, stop believing that the relationship, stop trying to control the relationship between the father and the children. Stop doing that. And stop trying to put these men in financial hardship just to feel love. Trying to feel love out of selfish act is not going to give you the love that you want. Because if you have a circle that respects you for the selfish things that you've done, do you really think those circle is going to help you to be a better person? You're always going to be reminded of the toxic person that you are. You cannot strive in toxicity. And you cannot build positive or nurturing relationship for you and your kids in a toxic environment or with a selfish mindset. I'm sure she coming up, not sure if she grew up in a 2-family household or one, but based on her action, she either grew up in a single mother household or she grew up in a household where the mother controlled the father. So she believes that it's in her nature to control the relationship between the father and the daughter. She has one kid. She has one child. I do understand the bond that she has between her child. But the father and the child also needs that bond. Ladies, by doing things like this, not only are you hurting the child's future, you're making it hard for you to be comfortable in the next relationship. Doing these things to a man hurts you and the child. You may believe that you're happy because he's hurting. Men adjust and women repeat. Women tend to repeat the same mistake that they've done more than once. A man could go through 5-10 marriages. A woman go through 5-10 marriages. You got to question, how is it that they haven't learned anything? That's it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Neverbeless.